Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to Willa Mae Ranch. I'm April, and I upload every single Tuesday and Friday, so y'all hit that subscribe button, like, comment. It helps my channel so much. But this week's vlog is going to be about my slow morning routine. I don't do this every morning, but every now and then I like to do a slow morning reset just because it helps set my mood, helps get me restarted and recharged for all the daily chores that I have to do throughout the week. You can see the fog hasn't lifted yet, so this is typically what I do. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I come outside, I feed all the animals, and then I'm gonna get started on watering my garden. And then I'll spend a little bit of time on the front porch just soaking in the sunshine. It helps get me started, it helps get me motivated, it helps let me absorb the sunlight, which is one of my favorites because I am a farm mom. If y'all been watching me, y'all know that. But let's get into it. I find that coming outside early in the mornings helps set my mood, especially when I'm trying to do a slow reset, which I try to do at least once a month because it just helps with everything. Helps get your mind focused and slow it down a little bit in this fast-paced world. I find that I enjoy doing this first thing in the morning. I'll get myself dressed, get a shower, and it just boosts my serotonin levels coming outside and seeing all the pretty colors, getting some sunlight in. Even though by about an hour in I am sweating because it's summertime and most of the time it's like 80 to 90 degrees here. But it just helps me get reset and I can think about what I'm going to do for the day, edit my videos, and what we're going to talk about this week. So, first thing in the morning, I typically get these flowers watered, and then I will get this porch somewhat cleaned up. There's always going to be toys on it, y'all. I have small kids, one's a 5-year-old, and I don't even worry about the mess, especially as I'm getting older. But waking up, getting up in the morning, listening to the birds sing, if y'all didn't hear that in the background, letting the dogs out, watching them play, getting them fed, it just boosts your serotonin. And actually spending time in the sunlight exposure helps regulate your circulatory rhythm and your body's internal clock, which helps you feel more awake during the day. And it also helps you lose weight because getting up first thing in the morning, getting that hot sunlight in you instead of staying inside all day just helps with your mood, or it does mine at least. It reduces my stress, my immune support boost. It just helps me out. I feel so much better when I do this first thing in the morning. I don't normally get out every single morning and do it, but I do have to feed the animals. I don't do it to this extent, but basically I get up and feed the
animals every morning, but I don't normally come out here and sit and enjoy my coffee because the kids are normally awake by this time. This morning was a little bit special. They slept in a little bit, and that's the best part about summer, is sleeping in. Especially for our kids that are on summer break, because they have to get up so early in the morning to go to school. I'm slowly trying to work my way into homeschooling. I just think it'll be best for our kids in the long run. But it does help set my mood to get this porch cleaned off, because it stays a wreck most of the time. I just clean up a little bit of the trash, and then I will clean up some of their toys that they may have left out, and then I'll sit down and drink my morning coffee. I'm always a busy bee in the mornings. Typically, after I've got all of the porch cleaned off, I'll go through and water the flowers. Y'all have known this for a while. Whenever I do my flowers, I try to make sure I water them first thing in the morning, because it's the hottest part of the day. You don't want your flowers to wilt. And then I will wash this concrete porch off, because it gets a little messy, especially during the day whenever the kids are out playing and stuff. But it helps reduce your stress levels, just spending 20 minutes a day outside first thing in the morning. So always, especially if you are people that are watching in from all over the world, maybe you don't have, the garden and country life living. I'm hoping that's the people that are watching. But if you don't, and you live in an apartment or wherever you may live, just spend 20 minutes a day outside first thing in the morning and see how your mood boosts up. And that's why I'm doing these videos. I do them for mom motivation. after I get all of these chores done, I said this is going to be a slow morning reset, but it's not your typical one. I'm always a busy bee, especially living on a farm with animals. I will go to feed the rest of the chickens, the dogs, the horses, get them all fed, because everyone has to have their breakfast for in the morning. Otherwise, I won't sit still until it's done. This also is a mood booster. If you have any kind of animals, just spending time with them in the morning times helps boost your serotonin. Did y'all see that chicken get out? I had 4 of them get out, but we're going to try to get that one back in this afternoon. Only one of them went back in the coop, but I typically go get my eggs gathered at this time in the morning. I love having fresh eggs. They say that it costs more money, but I don't know. I just love having fresh eggs whenever I'm making any kind of dessert meal or anything like that. I just love having it. And then I'll get started on the horses. I love to spend time with my horses first thing in the morning, especially my older girl. She's getting way up there in age, and I know she's not going to be with us much longer, so I just make sure that I get her an extra special attention. Y'all have seen in my videos in the past that I let her out. She's the one that stays in the yard most of the time. She gets the good grass. Okay, so now that I've got all the chores done and the porch cleaned off, because if I sit there and think about it, I'll look at the porch and think, man, I should clean this off. I don't know why my brain works that way, but it does. And then I'll get a little bit of work done because I've got about 30 minutes to maybe 45 before the kids get up. Typically they wake up around 9 or 8, depending on which day they decide to get up. But y'all grab some motivation and get some motivation from these videos. That's the reason why I'm doing them, so that you guys can take these into your own life and have a happier life if you're struggling with something. I just find that these little tips help me in the mornings to get moving and get motivated. But this concludes the vlog. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all so much. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification so you'll be notified whenever I upload another video. I typically upload every Tuesday and every Friday, so you guys can stay tuned for the journey. I have some cucumber pickles. God, Lord mercy, I can't talk this morning. Pickles I've got coming up in the next vlog. It'll be up on Tuesday, so y'all hit that bell notification, subscribe, like, comment. I enjoy you guys' company, and that's the end of this vlog. I will see y'all next time.